Russia has been hit by a wave of reports of a giant UFO in the sky last night, with spectacular pictures of an enormous glowing ball illuminating northern Siberia. Social media erupted with claims of aliens arriving, and locals in far-flung parts of the country told of shivers down their spines. While the source of the light remains unclear, some have suggested that it was the trace of a rocket launched by the Russian military that caused this extraordinary phenomenon in the night sky. What is it? While the source of the light remains unknown, local experts suggest there were two possible reasons for the eerie spectacle in the Siberian night sky. The first was that a vivid display of the northern lights, or aurora borealis, was underway. This is why photographers were out watching the sky when the suspected UFO appeared. But the second is that Russian strongman Vladimir Putin had chosen this moment to frighten the West with grandiose military exercises by his strategic nuclear forces. Missile tests were underway from submarines and aircraft last night, and the exercises included the launch of a super-powerful Topol rocket from Plesetsk Cosmodrome, 550 miles north of Moscow. Vasily Zubkov posted, "I went out to smoke a cigarette and thought it was the end of the world." The extraordinary scenes were captured by leading Siberian photographer Sergei Anisimov in the town of Salgart, which straddles the Arctic Circle. "I was taken aback for a few minutes, not understanding what was happening," he said. "The glowing ball rose from behind the trees and moved in my direction. My first thought was about the most powerful searchlight, but the speed of changing everything around changed the idea of what was happening. The ball began to turn into an arc and gradually dissipated." After the multicolored light show was over, he went home to find local children as young as 5 in the yard babbling about aliens and the portal to another dimension, he said. Some 520 miles further east, another photographer, Alexei Yakovlev, admitted to feeling scared as he witnessed the UFO spectacle at Strezvoy, in the north of Tomsk region, reported the Siberian Times. "At first I thought, it is such a radiance of such an unusual form, round in shape, but gradually the ball began to expand. It became clear that this is not some radiance, and it became scary. It's good that I was not alone. A group of people cannot hallucinate." There were many similar messages. Nergazy Tabaldiev claimed, "It's a gap in the space-time continuum." While the source of the light remains unknown, local experts suggest there were two possible reasons for the eerie spectacle in the Siberian night sky. The first was that a vivid display of the northern lights, or aurora borealis, was underway. This is why photographers were out watching the sky when the suspected UFO appeared. But the second is that Russian strongman Vladimir Putin had chosen this moment to frighten the West with grandiose military exercises by his strategic nuclear forces. Missile tests were underway from submarines and aircraft last night, and the exercises included the launch of a super-powerful Topol rocket from Plesetsk Cosmodrome, 550 miles north of Moscow. From a mobile launcher, it was successfully aimed at the Kura testing range in Kamchatka on the country's Pacific coast. It was the trace of this rocket, capable of carrying nuclear missiles, that caused this extraordinary phenomenon in the night sky, say the Russian media. As photographer Mr. Yakovlev accurately guessed, "It seems I accidentally shot the launch of a secret space rocket from Plesetsk." The launch has since been confirmed by the Defense Ministry in Moscow. Nigel Watson, author of the UFO Manual, told Mail Online, "This looks amazing, and it is not surprising the sight of it caused witnesses to think of aliens and the opening of a portal to another dimension. These fantastic possibilities are shot down by the prosaic explanation that this strange light phenomena was caused by the testing of an intercontinental missile. This seems like a poor explanation for something so spectacular, but other rocket launches have caused similar spectacles. In particular, in December 2009 a stunning spiraling light was seen over Norway, which was caused by a failed Russian missile test. They may not be of an alien origin, but we can certainly admire their beauty, even if they are caused by weapons of mass destruction." A similar light was seen in the skies over Norway in December 2009, which was caused by a failed missile launch. Speaking to Barents Observer at the time, Dr. Truls Lund Hansen, a researcher at the Tromsø Geophysical Observatory, said, "The missile has probably come out of control and exploded. The peculiar spiral-shaped light pattern comes from reflection of the sun and the leaking fuel."